Confused about the cosmos? Can't tell a planet from a star? Then give us just 5 minutes and we'll show you what they are. Jack Horkheimer, stargazer, tells you all about the night sky and the biggest show of all, the universe. And now, this week's episode.
Saturn at its closest, biggest, and brightest for the year, and Mars still brighter than every visible star except one. Greetings, greetings, fellow stargazers. This Sunday, my favorite planet, the ring planet Saturn, is officially at opposition and is at its closest, biggest, and brightest for all of 2010, which means that Saturn is at its viewing best for the next few weeks. Plus, because Mars was at opposition only 7 weeks ago on January 29th, it is still super bright. Brighter, in fact, than any visible star except the brightest of them all, the dog star Sirius, which marks the eye of Orion's bigger dog, Canis Major. And what's even better is that both of these planets are easy to find in early evening. Let me show you. Okay, we've got our sky set up for any night the next 2 weeks, about an hour after sunset facing south, where the brightest thing you'll see will be the brightest star, Sirius. Up above it, you'll see dimmer Procyon, which marks the eye of Orion's smaller dog, and up above it, second only to Sirius in brightness, 4,000-mile wide Rouge Gold Mars. And up above it, much dimmer Castor and Pollux, the two brightest stars of Gemini, the twins. Now, you will notice they're almost but not quite in line. And I suggest you watch Mars sooner than later because it is rapidly moving away from Earth, and by mid-May will only be as bright as Pollux. You can use the moon to find Mars next week because on Wednesday the 24th, a 9-day-old moon will be just to Mars' right. And on Thursday the 25th, we'll be lined up in a row with Mars, Pollux, and Castor. And now to find my favorite planet, ring 75,000 mile wide Saturn. Go out any night the next few weeks about 2 hours after sunset, face east, and it will be the brightest star-like object in this part of the sky. You can use the moon as a finder on Sunday the 28th, when an almost full moon will be just up to its right. Now, whenever a planet is at opposition, as Saturn is this Sunday the 21st, it is always at or very near to being at its closest, biggest, and brightest for the year. And although we say that a planet is at opposition for only 1 day, nevertheless, for visual purposes, it is almost as good for viewing for a couple of weeks before and after opposition. This Sunday, on the day of opposition, Saturn is directly opposite the sun and thus visible in the sky all night long. So when the sun sets in the west, Saturn will rise in the east, travel up the sky until it reaches its highest point at midnight, and then will slowly descend until it sets in the west just as the sun rises in the east. It will still be visible almost all night long for a few weeks after opposition. But if you want to see Saturn at its best, especially through a telescope, look around midnight when it reaches its highest point, because all planets are better for viewing when they are at their highest, because then we see them through fewer layers of our Earth's turbulent and blurry atmosphere. So, get the Outer Small Telescope now and enjoy this ring wonder, which this Sunday will be only 791 million miles away. That's 180 million miles closer than only 6 months ago. Wow! 2 planets for your early evening viewing, the Lord of the Rings and Rouge Gold Mars. Keep looking up.
Make the Stars Your Own is available on DVD or VHS for $19.95.